This comes from Video Games Chronicle, with Nintendo reportedly plotting a Zelda movie trilogy with filming set for New Zealand. Major roles will be signed for 3 movies over 6 years, it's claimed. So, it's probably going to be Jack Black as Ganondorf and Pedro Pascal as Link. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I tweeted Link is probably going to be black. So I'm not. It looks like I'm not that far off after all.
Well, he is a ginger, so it's the safest rave swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. Nintendo's live-action Legend of Zelda movie could be a part of the planned trilogy as production prepares for shooting later this year. According to Production List, as tracking service run by Film and Television Industry Alliance, Zelda will shoot in New Zealand from November 2025 to April 2026. Announced on Friday, the Zelda movie will be released in March of 2027. The site also offers a synopsis for the Zelda movie. Okay. Which story do you want them to go with?
Ocarina of Time. Hands down.
I think Ocarina of Time is the most popular, but time travel, or not time travel. No, that's not. That he grows up, right? He grabs the what's it called, Master Sword, and he grows up, right? And he goes into the future, and then you can actually go back in time, right? So I wonder, that could be pretty cool, but I think Link to the Past will be too much as well. I think a straight up like a basically straight up like Legend of Zelda Part 1, like from the NES, would be probably the best. But the thing is, that means that Ganon will have to be a pig, right? Because Ganon is a pig. Ganondorf is the more humanoid thing, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see. And the site offers a synopsis: a young warrior destined to protect a magical kingdom from Hyrule from the forces of darkness. The land is under the threat of Ganon, so it's going to be a pig. I think it's going to be voiced. It might be voiced by Jack Black if it's a pig.
Well, a ruthless warlord. I don't picture a pig, if that's the description.
Well, but Ganon is canonically a like a pig.
He's like a classic style orc. The orcs used to be always drawn as pigmen, so he's kind of like he can be a warlord and still have a pig face if he's like an orcish.
Yeah. Okay. So like because if we're talking about Ganondorf, then that's the one we see in Oots, right? So that's a Ocarina of Time, or even in what's it called again? Wind Waker, or even with Twilight Princess, right? Let's see. A ruthless warlord who seeks the Triforce, an ancient relic said to grant limitless power. To stop him, Link must embark on a perilous journey, battling monstrous creatures, exploring treacherous dungeons, and solving intricate puzzles to uncover sacred artifacts that can aid him in his quest. Furthermore, movie industry insider Daniel Richman has claimed that the Nintendo and Sony Pictures are planning a potential movie trilogy for Zelda. According to Richman, a major acting role will be signed for the 3 planned over the next 6 years. I think they're going to make Zelda black.
Yeah,
I think that's what's going to happen.
Not just black, but black and ugly too.
Yeah,
like,
and probably lesbian, right? Okay. Yeah. If they do Ocarina of Time, they're gonna say Princess Zelda is a trans. Remember, she becomes Sheik, right? So
you can't be a female ninja
unless you're now away from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Oh no! Like I really hope that Nintendo has like 100% oversight with this, sort of like Eiichiro Oda from One Piece.
They should. And in my opinion, it's like when the rumor started circulating, this is gonna be a live action. I was like, why? You already have the success template of the Mario movie. Why not just go? I would just rather go them going with that than take the story of Ocarina of Time. That would have been a home run, in my opinion.
Yeah, the Mario movie would give a lot of people hope, but what people have to remember is that good video game movies are the exception. They're mostly terrible.
Yep.
And so no one should be. I mean, how many times have we heard this? Do not give these fools the benefit of the doubt. Everyone got excited. I saw it on my Instagram. All our favorites got excited. Oh, yay. And it's like, why are you excited? Don't you remember what you've been covering for the last 15 years? They're going to mess it up. And you're going to have to prove us wrong when it comes out that they're going to mess it up, but they're going to mess it up. Well, what about the Mario movie? That's an exception. What about Sonic? Exception.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Look,
going to mess it up.
Like, granted, I love how, like, in terms of aesthetics, I love how the new Mortal Kombat movie looks, but that movie wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't good, and they're making a part 2, right? And they're like, oh, we're bringing in fucking the guy who plays Billy the Butcher. Forgot his name already. Fuck, Carl Urban. I was like, who is he gonna be? Oh, he's playing Johnny Cage. All right, he's sort of old, man. He's like 50 something. So is he gonna be like washed out, like old Johnny Cage that like had a kid with Sonya, and then like Cassie Cage is around? Like, is that going to happen? Is that the story? So I don't know. So like with that, they already sort of fucked it up. Go ahead, Grae.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that's the, I don't think Carl Urban should be John. Should be Kano. He fits more as Kano, I think. But anyway,
well, Kano died, but they're gonna come back. Shang Tsung's gonna revive him somehow.
Well, yeah, it's a Mortal Kombat's a multiverse thing anyway. So open a dimension, then that's his version of Kano. But anyway, yeah, I don't have high hopes. I didn't know that it was being. It's a not Sony studio was running these things. Like yeah. I'm pretty much I'm at the camp. Yeah, this show is fucked.
So the thing is, like we thought that it was gonna be like a Nintendo, the NCU, Nintendo Cinematic Universe, right?
Yeah.
Because they said that they're gonna have like more Nintendo style movies coming out, and eventually leading up to Smash Brothers, right? That'd be fucking amazing. But the thing is, if they're gonna make a live action, this will be its own thing. Now, I hope they fail, because I don't want it. But actually, I want them to succeed. I want this to be good. Like, if it's good, that's great, right? But I don't want some garbage cash grab bullshit like Minecraft. That movie looks fucking awful. Oh man, Grae, you're gonna watch that movie, right? You're a big Minecraft guy.
When is it coming out anyway?
It's like April or some shit.
Oh, okay. So I got confused. Like, yeah, I remember seeing like the Jack Black trailer. So but I wasn't sure if it's out yet or is it about to come out? Okay.
Next Friday.
Very close. Oh, very close.
Yeah. Yeah, let's continue with this article. The Legend of Zelda is the third Nintendo franchise to receive a film treatment in recent years. Detective Pikachu and Super Mario Bros. Movie were released to huge success, with the Super Mario Bros. Movie becoming one of the highest grossing animated films ever. I would say one of them, but not the. I think the still goes to Neza too. The Zelda film will be produced by Shigeru Miyamoto, which is great. Representative director and fellow of Nintendo and veteran Hollywood producer Avi Arad. That's the fucking one that I'm worried about.
Yeah, I've heard that name before, and not in a good way.
Yeah.
not
okay. So
what did the guy make again?
Kraven the Hunter. Jared Leto's Morbius. And he's also going to be working with Legendary, I believe either Lionsgate or Legendary, for a Naruto movie, not episodic TV show. Okay, the thing is that he did work on Blade, which is great, but that was a long time ago, right?
Oh, yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah.
Right, and he's working on Beyond the Spider-Verse. Look, he has a lot of good shit, but he has a lot of terrible shit too. That's what I'm worried about.
Hopefully, with Miyamoto having some authority, he can be controlled. I think sometimes that's just what some people need, like for them to actually excel.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like The Last of Us Part 1, where Neil Druckmann was not the only guy running the show, but when he had full control, that's when shit hit the fan. They sometimes they just need someone who keeps them grounded and keeps them level headed. I think so. Hopefully, with Miyamoto being the producer, this will turn out to be good. Yeah, that's the best thing I can probably say for now.
Yeah. See, what do you think, Ogami?
I just have no hope. I have no hope at all. I mean, it's just. Remember, at one point, I think it was one of the shows you guys did a couple of weeks ago, where you actually said we need more gatekeeping. Yeah, there needs to be a lot more gatekeeping. At some point, Nintendo needs to say, yeah, no, we're not doing any more. No, come to us with a script and maybe we'll read it, but we're not doing any more. Because the only reason Mario movie was good is because we said so.
Yeah.
That's it. You guys would have ruined it. Just like they're going to ruin everything else.
All right,
So I don't have any hope.
I don't want to hear this bullshit like later down the road saying that Avi Arad has never played a Legend of Zelda game, and I'll be fucking furious.
Oh, I guarantee he hasn't.
Yeah,
He's like 70 something. All right, at least did you play the original from like? I don't think so. Like so he would have been in his like 40s, like 40s when the NES came out. So like he probably like I hope he okay. Here are the movies he's worked on. So it's a hit or miss with all of these. A lot of them are good, and a lot of them are bad. Right? Spider-Man 2, Blade, what's it called again? Iron Man 1. He helped work on Iron Man 1, The Incredible Hulk. Right? And then he had a lot of really bad ones too, especially near the end. So it's it's hit or miss.
Hits, yeah. I see a few hits.
Yeah.
More misses.
Yeah, Fantastic Four. What the hell is Airbound? Ghost in the Shell hurts okay. Right? And then you get Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and then you have Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider, Daredevil. Look, it's a hit or miss with a lot of his films. We're not sure. But
and I agree with Chat. Like, because like if you're saying he was 40 when the time the NES came out, because like remember our the generation before us, they perceive video games to be for children, that's a kiddie activity. So him being 40 during the NES era, I highly doubt he has ever touched a controller. I'm sorry. That's what I think.
He would probably be like a late boomer or like the generation after that.
Yeah, but that's the generation before us. They perceive video games differently compared to us and the future generation. They see it as like a childish activity. That's something you do when you're like 7 years old. A lot of people still think that way. So I highly doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm not gonna hold my breath for this one. I pray to God this is good, is because there are so many people, even like woke people, love Zelda. Right, and if they fuck up the story, they will legitimately be pissed. And they're like there are Zelda stands out there, man. Like Krista's one of them, right? So like she's super excited for this. For me, I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm probably gonna have the same thing as I did with like One Piece. Like I thought that One Piece was gonna be trash, and it surprised me. It's actually pretty good. So I hope this is the same thing. I hope they prove us wrong, that this is actually gonna be really good. So
I always say it. I hope I'm wrong about everything.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Project Eggroll podcast. Make sure to catch us live every Saturday at 7 p.m. Also, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you all there.